Hi, Cancer. It's Michelle from the Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So, what we're going to do is do a read for you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, of course, even one side of a situation or another, in love or without love. You know, a lot of times people say, "Gosh, it reminds me of a situation I have going on in my life right now," and that could be, So, do keep in mind though that this is a general read. So, if you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or my description box. Okay. I do want to thank all of you that have been booking the coaching sessions with me, and really we have been eradicating a lot of any fear-based thinking, so we could really get you into a lot more clarity, a lot more passion, a lot more excitement, and it's working from the inside out. And this is so beautiful, and I'm so excited. And it's relieving and kind of eliminating, I should say, all those any sort of negative emotions or blockages that are standing in the way of your success-driven path. So if you are interested in something like that, you do want to book a discovery session with me here, and that gets us going, and then we can make a recommendation in terms of a program if we're a good fit that will be right for you. Okay. And I am starting a pilot program, so for those of you that have an interest on truly getting clear on your life's purpose, right? And experience a lot more of that, again, what we talked about, that passion, creativity, and that excitement, and have some sort of blueprint to follow, then you definitely want to book a discovery session with me. All right. So I'll leave it up here and it's in my description box below. So I do want to send a lot of my love out there also before we begin to all of you that have been experiencing these times that we've been going through and having a difficult time. And I want to let you know that the best thing that we can do for those that can't help themselves is to uplift the consciousness in the universe. And that is about being your highest self and acting in your highest self, and really tapping into your highest self in terms of moving forward for the greater good, because I do believe that actually elevates our consciousness in this world. In fact, there's been science that has been statistics that have been done on that, which is quite amazing. So with that being said, I'm so glad that you're here, and let's see what's going on for May, and definitely pass on the good vibes to someone next to you, even if it's just a smile, because you don't know how much that may need it. And even if it's online, right? Doesn't obviously have to be in person with our social distancing. All right. So let's do this. Okay, let's jump into this. Where are you at? Whoa. Okay. All right. So some of you might be fearing, have a little bit more fear, might be having a little bit more of that, some sort of situation that perhaps has been keeping you in bondage. Now, this could be something as simple as just, a mindset, a self-limiting belief of some sort. That's one way, but it could be a bondage to a person, place, or thing, some sort of an addiction of some sort. So this is coming out. This is interesting that we were just talking about this, and this comes right out. Well, it's good, because what this allows us to do is to help us rid of this. So that's what I see. So for some of you, note your comments below if there is something that might be standing in the way that you're feeling in a relationship or a situation of some sort, where you kind of feel that it's kind of a more kind of in bondage. But let's look a little bit more into this and see what wants to come out. Okay, let's see what wants to come out. What is this Devil card? Let's see what else. Okay, so this is about resting, maybe perhaps due to a situation. So this is about getting rest and getting guidance, and maybe asking for guidance from your highest self. Just really asking your source for guidance on whatever that is for you. But right now, you're getting the rest that you need. Maybe you're coming out of this. Maybe some of you are still in it. Please note your comments below. And again, that could be a relationship. It could be a form of any form of addiction of some sort. But this is actually saying you're getting your rest and your stability back from as it pertains to that. So that's what's coming through. But let me see. Four of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone, it could be someone that maybe perhaps, or someone carrying on that type of energy, or you're carrying on that energy, okay? Where there was some sort of bondage of some sort, figuratively, as it pertains to that. But let's see. Anything else? Yeah, you're trying to get your balance back. Major Arcana card. So here's the interesting thing. you get this, right? And then you got to get your rest, from it, because this has been sucking the life out of you. And then, of course, you get balancing your emotions, right? So whatever it is, this is so important to balance this out. Two major arcanas, but I'm glad they went in this order, guys, which tells me that you're actually clearing some of this. You're stopping, you're getting, asking for assistance, support, whatever that is, resting, and then stabilizing your emotions right here. And that's what I see here. So we're going to look a little bit deeper into this. Again, a person, place, or thing. So I'm sending lots of love out for you guys. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Yeah, choices. So it's about making a choice, in terms of a situation. This is saying there's lots of choices in terms of moving forward on what this is. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. So this is you. You've got a lot of choices on how you want to move forward in life. And now it's about choosing which one is the most viable one, the one that is actually going to get to what it is that you want, okay? And again, in life or love, that I really feel, because this is emotion, this is about love, and this is about making sure that what's in the cup is really the right thing that I want. And I think that this time out's going to be necessary, because maybe in the past that, this came up, and now you are ridding of that and balancing your emotions, and you don't want to step into that again. So you're being selective, right? Not going, and this is saying is choosing that right one that is for you, and away from the shadow self side. So make sure that what you choose is not something that's going to lead to another addictive behavior in life or in love, because you can see that there's some sort of similarity. It's like, this is choosing, which is going to be, best serving for you, but lots of choices. And it could be that they come across one way, and then it's something completely different. So you're really taking the time to find out what it is that you want. This is about coming clear in your values, your life, being balanced in your emotions, and then continuing with a love, with a person, place, or thing that gives you that balance, right? And leaves you with a restful, peaceful heart, but also, is really enlightening as well, okay? That gives it wings, in terms of moving forward. So let's see what else wants to come through here. This is very interesting, guys, very interesting. Anything else? Yeah, it's like you are moving towards the calmer waters and away from those that are a little bit more of, that is causing a little bit more friction. This is about you knowing that is in your best interest. Now, you could be moving away from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. This is a 6 because you've grown. This is a 6 card, which means growth. And this is saying that you've grown, and you know that it's in your best interest to move forward where the calmer waters are, where the temperance is, where there's a lot more peace, right? And that's what I'm feeling. So how interesting, guys. I'm going to pull another card on another deck and see what wants to come out on your journey cards. Let's see what wants to come out there. Since you're going on a journey, let's see where it wants to take you, okay? All right, so let's see here, okay? Solitude. Wow. This is in silence. Peace prevails. For some of you out there, and you have to note your comments below, but this was so necessary. This was so necessary, is that you needed a lot of solitude to get your thoughts clear, write things down on paper, kind of journaling, doing what it is that you do. This was so necessary, because these are just another layer of the same message. So the solitude allowed you to make a better decision in terms of moving forward. So this was very rich and fruitful for you. So solitude, this is saying, like, in silence, peace prevails, right? And you're more in touch, with yourself, and with nature, and the solitude was really valuable for you, Cancer. So note your comments below if that's what you've been experiencing, because this is interesting. You got a lot of great messages from being in solitude. At least you gained your balance back, and by doing so, you also learned a lot in that process. And just because on the outside world doesn't see something, just because the outside world doesn't see something in you in terms of, physically, being active inside, that's where all the work was being done. And no wonder, because that's some of the best work that really, it can exhaust you, at times, but it brings out some of the most beautiful, beautiful gems. So let's see what else wants to come through. Wondrous universe. This card keeps coming through a lot, guys. This is about looking at things. This solitude brought in new light for you. This solitude brought in an opportunity to see the world in a totally different way. And now you see things that I can create, I can manifest, and I can focus on the things that I want. My solitude time is to focusing on what it is that I want. Journal at. Now, some of you are also changing careers. You're changing, what you want in life, and you are really getting to the core of what it is that you want. And I'm so excited because this is actually the pilot program that I'm working on. So if you guys are interested, again, book a discovery session there, okay? But yeah, that's what I see coming through here. This is beautiful, guys. Really beautiful energy. I want to see if there's anything that is going to give us some insight with my other cards. Yeah, this is about ridding of patterns. This is about noticing the pattern and ridding of the pattern. And this is beautiful because we just talked about that. Remember I said it could be some sort of pattern that had taken place in your love life that had you operating more on the shadow side of things in terms of making your choices and maybe perhaps not choosing the one that was best for you, that led you to, emotional satisfaction, right? So, but I really feel that this time in solitude, whether forced or not, at this time, has brought some enrichment into your life that helps you eradicate some of these and helps you become clear on what they are at the very least, okay? And allows you to see these new opportunities here, right? You can choose between this wonderful, wondrous universe, and now walking in the beauty of you, and because you've recognized, you've up-leveled yourself, and it allows you to make better choices in love. This is beautiful, guys. Really beautiful. Pull a love card to see if there's anything else that wants to come out for you here before we go to that other side. Well, this flipped over. What is this? Oh my gosh, Moonlight Goddess. Okay, so this is about healing. This is about reflection. And also, this is about ridding of any negative emotions, okay? I'm covering up the card because I want to keep my channel okay so I don't get... but yeah, that's what's coming through here. This is beautiful because this is that healing energy, and this is all about, that of which is unseen in the moonlight is now, you're seeing that reflection on you, which allows you to go within, okay? And then you're able to actually heal any sort of repressed emotions that may have been standing in the way, previously. So this is beautiful, guys. Note your comments below. I'd love to know. Let's take a look at this person on the other side, okay? Let's take a look over here and see what's going on. Where are they at? This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that you might be dealing with, some sort of earth sign. Now, they could be, they could do very, very well in their work, but they're flourishing. They are focusing on what has their gratitude, their luxury of what it is that they have built in life, and so they're very, very thankful. But yeah, this could be a person. They're very confident. There's a lot of yellow that talks about the solar plexus. So that's a 9. Okay, and that's coming to fruition. Let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, it could be that this person is either has Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in their chart, or also, it could be that they're an Aquarian too. This is the star card. So this is actually going through healing. This is about, balancing themselves out and getting to the core, getting clear on what their North Star is in life too. But that's what I see. They're going through healing as well. Could be an Aquarius, or it could be an earth sign that's going through this, but they're going through some sort of healing too, okay? And that's what I see here. Unless Cancer on this side here, that you might have an Aquarius in your chart, then of course that could be you. Yeah, that's exactly what I see. They're going through some healing on their own, and they're actually, major arcana card here. So they're going through some sort of renewal in their life, some sort of change and renewal. Okay. Yeah. After heartbreak. So there could have been some sort of heartbreak that had taken place. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius seems to be coming up here. Let's see what else wants to come out. The 3 of Swords. The Three of Swords is that there's a completion from heartbreak. So no wonder they're going through this healing process here. There could have been a split up breakup, guys, between you, and this person is now moving on to their other life. A new way of living, okay, whatever that is for them in terms of of getting rid of that old energy and starting with a new. It is a completion, but this is whatever has happened. Out of their heartbreak, it's been. Their completion has been a successful completion here. They could live at a distance, so it's about travel as well, too. Anything else that wants to come through for them? The World, a major arcana cards, so they got 2 out of the 4 cards. Anything else? Yeah, something that related to childhood that now they've grown from. It has to relate to love. The love and this is beauty. This is about someone that's giving someone a cup, and this is a 6 of Cups. 6s are all about growth. It's like they've grown from the childhood love, and that's completed, right? And so now they are healing, and they've moved on to a different type of they've moved on to something different. But whatever caused heartbreak had to do something with their childhood. It could be, again, a limiting belief of some sort, the way that they work. Yeah, right now they've got a new potential for an opportunity for intimacy. This is an emotional fulfillment. This is a potential. So again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. So it could mean there's a new beginning. I'm just saying, guys, for some of you that could be the case, but there is a brand new beginning of emotional fulfillment for them over here. And that's what I see here, because this is compassion and this is about intimacy. I'm going to pull a card and see what's this from childhood. What is the childhood card coming through after heartbreak? What is that? Yeah, fragments. Remember, fragments from childhood, things that they didn't want to see before that now have been brought to light. And of course, now, from the heartbreak, they've got going through the healing area. And now, they've integrated those fragments and become emotionally fulfilled. Now, if some of you are still stuck in this, definitely go to Beyond the Read. But definitely that's what this is talking about, fragments. Instead of being fearful of the fragments, in the life or in the childhood, here, this is saying is that this is all about having a different perspective on the fragments of life, or the fragments of different mindsets and things that maybe that kind of led them to make maybe not the best choices for themselves in love, but they've grown from this. It's so beautiful. It's completely grown from this, and that's we don't learn unless we take risks and we go about that, right? We become vulnerable, and that's what it is. So it's about incorporating the fragments with a different perspective now, and now moving forward and feeling emotionally blessed. Anything else for this person over here that wants to come through? Let's see. What is that? Yeah, wise leader. They're a beacon of light for others. So it could be someone that is in the spotlight, someone that leads others. It could be. Yeah, and whatever it is, this is about they're really answering their purpose and their call in life, right? And this is about answer the call. The time is now. So those of you that are definitely, looking to, get clear on your life's purpose, or in a relationship or a situation, and get clear and have more of that passion, clarity, and excitement, and have a roadmap, definitely, check out my discovery session below. But yeah, it says the time is now. The time is now. So this is interesting. Let's see where we are on time. One more. Wow. So we got winter's end. So they are out of the winter and into the spring, and they're going through a rebirth. And this is about positive affirmations. This is about positive affirmations in terms of moving forward. So they are going through a positive outcome based upon the situation that they were involved in. So it's like a regeneration for this person on this side. You might resonate with this side more than the other, or vice versa. So you choose that, but it's a winter's end because now we are in the springtime, and it's about regeneration, right? And they're going through a rebirth. What is the best advice as it pertains to you in this situation or in this relationship? What is that? Whatever that is, okay? This gives you an insight from both sides, your side and their side. Okay, here it is. What is it? It's asking you, Cancer, to be true to yourself. Okay? Be true to yourself. And the card reads is that you may not ever understand what is going on in their life, but you can always figure out what is going on in yours. Tally ho, the universe. Isn't that beautiful, guys? So this is just a reminder. Remember, we talked about getting clear on what it is that you want, and to really be true to yourself, right? That's what this is asking, and I really think that a lot of you have kind of hit this point, and it's really beautiful. Let's see if there's any other advice from the universe that wants to come through. Let's see what that is. Okay, here it is. What is it? That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. Wow. Remember, we talked about that you've got choices. There's no doubt. Now that came out, in your card as well. You definitely have choices, right? And the interesting thing is that this is a 7 card. It's about having faith that you'll make the right choice, right? So it's bye to this, right? In terms of making choices, and hello to this, right? Right, and that's what it talks about, and it and then it leads to this wondrous universe, guys. So I love this for you. I love this for you, Cancer. Okay, so I'm a Cancer moon, so this is interesting, guys. Love seeing this. So I look forward to seeing you in the second half of May. Please note your comments, like, subscribe, and definitely I look forward to seeing you at the second half of May. And until then, namaste.